Three standout features make the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus totally unique, and today we're breaking them down. First off, they come packed with xMEMS speakers, a high-tech addition you won't find in most earbuds. Then, there's the Hybrid Adaptive Noise Cancelation. And finally, they boast an impressive 70-millisecond low-latency mode. At $90, these might just be the best value earbuds out there. Alright, let's talk design and build quality, because that's where the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus really shows its attention to detail. First off, the earbuds come in a sleek, STEM-style design, you know, the kind you see in higher-end models. It's got that black matte finish with these gold accents along the stems that really make them look premium, not cheap. Honestly, they feel way more expensive than their price tag suggests. Let's be real. No one wants earbuds that feel like they're about to fall out all the time. The Capsule 3 Pro Plus uses the classic in-ear design with silicone tips, and they fit snugly without digging into your ears. The touch controls are super responsive, and you can control everything, all with a few taps on the earbuds. And here's the cool part. If you want more customization, just head into the app and you can remap it however you like. The charging case is compact and durable, with a soft matte finish that's easy to slip into your pocket. I'm always tossing mine into a bag, and so far, no scratches or scuffs. Plus, the case has that cool "Hear Your Imagination" text engraved on the front, which adds a nice touch. The lid snaps shut securely, and the USB-C port is conveniently placed on the bottom. The build feels solid, nothing flimsy here, and even though they're lightweight, they still give off a premium vibe. For earbuds under $100, Soundpeats really nailed the design here. For connectivity, Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus runs on Bluetooth 5.3. Now, one of the standout features is multi-point connectivity. This means you can connect the earbuds to two devices at the same time. Another big plus is support for LDAC, which gives you that direct audio experience if your device supports it. But here's the catch. If you have multi-point enabled, LDAC won't work. You'll be stuck with SBC or AAC, which still sound good, but not quite at the same level. So, it's a bit of a trade-off depending on what's more important to you: seamless switching or top-tier sound quality. Speaking of sound quality, the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus definitely doesn't disappoint here. It's rocking a 12mm dynamic driver paired with an xMEMS speaker, which is a big deal for earbuds at this price. The result? Crisp, clear sound across the board, with each frequency really standing out. Let's start with the bass. If you're a bass lover, you're going to like these. The bass is punchy and deep, but not overwhelming. It's got that clean, tight feel without drowning out the mids or highs, and if you're listening to bass-heavy tracks or watching action movies, you'll feel that low-end rumble. Plus, if you turn on ANC, it loosens up the bass a bit more, giving you that slight subwoofer effect. Now, for the mids, vocals and instruments are clear and forward. Whether you're listening to podcasts or more vocal-driven tracks, the mid-range here really shines. You won't find any muddiness, and everything feels separated nicely. Vocals, especially, have a certain richness that's impressive for earbuds in this price range. As for the treble, that's where the xMEMS speaker does its thing. It's super detailed, picking up those high-end frequencies that most earbuds miss. The treble is bright and crisp without being harsh, though on certain tracks, it might feel a little sharp if you're sensitive to higher frequencies. But for the most part, it adds a nice sparkle to the overall sound profile. One of the biggest strengths of the Capsule 3 Pro Plus is the soundstage. It's surprisingly wide for a pair of true wireless earbuds, giving you that sense of space where you can pinpoint where each sound is coming from. And with LDAC support, you're getting even more detail if your device can handle it. For earbuds under $100, this sound performance is a steal. Let's talk about noise cancellation, ANC, and transparency mode, because the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus does a pretty solid job in both areas, especially for its price. Starting with the Hybrid Adaptive ANC, Soundpeats claims it can reduce noise by up to 45 decibels, and for the most part, it delivers. It's not going to match the super high-end noise cancellation you'd get from something like Sony or Bose, but it's definitely impressive in everyday situations. It does an excellent job at cutting out low-frequency sounds like engine noise and air conditioning hums. However, when it comes to higher-pitched sounds like voices or people chatting, you'll still hear some of it, though much softer. One cool thing about the adaptive part is that it adjusts based on your surroundings. It uses AI to tweak the ANC depending on what's going on around you. It's a set-it-and-forget-it kind of feature, which is pretty handy for switching between different environments without needing to fiddle with settings. Now, into the transparency mode. This lets you hear your surroundings while still wearing the earbuds, which is super helpful if you're out jogging or in situations where you need to stay alert. The Capsule 3 Pro Plus does this surprisingly well. There's no annoying digital hiss or distortion that you sometimes get with lower-end transparency modes. Voices sound clear and natural, and you can easily hold a conversation without needing to pull the earbuds out. For the price, both features are a win, and they definitely add a lot of value to the Capsule 3 Pro Plus. Phone call quality. This is where a lot of true wireless earbuds tend to struggle. Luckily, these earbuds hold up pretty well for calls, especially in most everyday environments. The Capsule 3 Pro Plus comes equipped with 6 microphones in total and ANC environmental noise cancellation technology to block out background noise. In a quiet or moderately noisy setting, the call quality is crystal clear. Voices come through loud and natural, and the person on the other end won't have any trouble hearing you. It handles background noise like fans or low-level chatter pretty well. However, in really noisy environments, like a crowded street, you might still hear some background noise sneaking through. While the mics do their best to cancel it out, loud or high-pitched sounds like honking cars or loud conversations nearby can be a little distracting, but even then, your voice stays relatively clear. However, if you're in extreme noise, don't expect complete isolation. But for the price, the call quality is more than acceptable and a solid performer compared to other buds in this range. Now, let's talk about gaming and low latency mode, which is a pretty awesome feature on the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus, especially if you're a gamer or someone who watches a lot of videos on the go. The low latency mode drops the response time down to 70 milliseconds. Normally, wireless earbuds can have a noticeable delay between what you see and hear, but with the gaming mode enabled, that lag is almost non-existent. It's not just for gaming though. If you're binge watching YouTube or Netflix, turning on low latency mode makes sure there's no annoying audio delay. Keep in mind though, that while gaming mode improves sync and responsiveness, it does drain the battery faster. So if you're planning a long gaming session, just be aware that your playtime might be a little shorter than usual. The earbuds are paired with the newly upgraded PeatsAudio app, and trust me, it's a massive improvement over the older version. Right off the bat, the app is super easy to navigate. You've got all the essentials laid out clearly on the home screen: battery status, control settings, and quick access to ANC, transparency mode, and gaming mode. Everything is just a tap away. You can completely remap what each tap on the earbuds does. Want to adjust the volume with a single tap instead of holding it down? No problem. You can tweak it directly from the app. Then there's the EQ settings like bass boost or treble boost. But the real fun comes when you use the 10-band custom EQ. You can slide frequencies up and down and hear the changes in real time. This makes a huge difference if you want to fine-tune the sound to your liking, especially since the Capsule 3 Pro Plus already has such great clarity in the highs and tight bass. One of the coolest features is the adaptive EQ test. It's like a mini hearing test that plays different tones and adjusts the sound profile based on what you can and can't hear. It's a personalized way to get the best sound for your ears, and it actually works pretty well. Let's get into battery life, which is always a big deal for wireless earbuds. The Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus performs decently, but there are a few things to keep in mind depending on how you use them. On a full charge, Soundpeats claims you can get around 6.5 hours of playback with ANC turned off and about 43 hours total when you factor in the charging case. That's pretty solid if you're using them in a standard mode without all the fancy features turned on. However, if you turn on ANC, the battery drops to about 5 hours, which is still respectable for most daily use. But here's the kicker: if you're using LDAC for higher res audio or gaming mode, the battery life takes a hit. With LDAC enabled, you're looking at around 3.5 to 4 hours, which is a noticeable drop. So if you're someone who prioritizes sound quality or plays a lot of mobile games, you'll probably need to charge them more often. As for the charging case, it doesn't support Qi wireless charging, which is a bit of a letdown, especially if you're used to just dropping your case on a wireless charging pad. But on the bright side, the case charges up pretty quickly via USB-C. It takes about 1.5 hours to fully charge the earbuds and around 2 hours to charge the case itself. Let's wrap this up by talking about the pricing and whether the Soundpeats Capsule 3 Pro Plus gives you good value for money. At its regular price of $90, these earbuds are already delivering a lot of features that you typically see in more expensive models. For that price, you're getting LDAC support for high-res audio, hybrid adaptive ANC, transparency mode, and even a 70 millisecond low-latency mode for gaming. The fact that these earbuds also come with customizable touch controls, a solid PeatsAudio app for tweaking sound settings, and the ability to connect to 2 devices at once with multi-point connectivity really sweetens the deal. The build quality and premium design also punch above their price range, and features like adaptive EQ and xMEMS speakers push the audio performance to a level that competes with earbuds costing much more. Plus, the battery life is decent, especially considering all the features packed in. Sure, they're not perfect, there's no wireless charging, and the battery can take a hit if you're running LDAC or ANC for long periods. But honestly, these are minor trade-offs given the overall performance and price point. For $89, it's hard to beat what you're getting here.